against Lebanon, which the Bruins did win, moving their record in the conference to 3-0, matching Danville. So this is in fact a kind of a conference supremacy battle tonight. In the night that feels like spring outside, and the atmosphere in here feels like a spring matchup, early spring basketball matchup in the postseason. Just a great atmosphere in here, and just a great gym, as much as it pains Tri-West people to say. This is a good high school gym and a good atmosphere. Tonight's matchup featuring Danville Warriors 10-3 head coach Brian Barber against the Tri-West Bruins head coach Adam Bontrager, record 11-2. Should be a great matchup. Tri-West ranked 4th in Class 3A and Danville ranked 6th. What are some of the keys you're looking for tonight, Tyler?
Well, matchups, I mean, we gotta stick tight defensively, right? We want to move our feet, stay in front of them, don't get in foul trouble. I think our depth could hurt us tonight. I think Danville's got a lot of guys that can come off the bench and score for them. We need to stay on the floor with our playmakers. We need a hot start. Definitely don't want to come out slow like the start of the girls' game, because playing from behind and against this group is going to be one that's going to be hard to climb uphill.
Yeah, absolutely. I talked to Coach Adam Bontrager before the game. He said the first thing he said to me was a reminder that he needed to remind the players, and his quote was, "It's still a ball game."
Yeah.
This is a big game. It's a rivalry game. It's a loud crowd, a good crowd against Danville for conference supremacy. At this point, you'd wager that the winner of this game will most likely be the conference champion.
Yeah, I mean, it's big implications on the conference right now, but in the long scheme of things, you are right. It's just a ball game. We've played in this game many times before. A lot of these kids that we have on both sides have played in this game, but we do have a few newcomers, right? They got to get their feet wet early, stay calm, acclimate themselves early, and just play the game. It's just a game.
Yeah, and that's what Coach Bontrager said. He said guys like Tyler Watson and Logan Blake, they've played in these games. They've played in regionals, sectionals, semi-state. But some of the other guys, a little less playing time in the past couple of years, and this is kind of their first big game atmosphere, big game environment. So just reminding them that it's just a game. He said it sounds simple, but we just have to play harder than them, and that's what it is. And I talked about a old coaching quote. I think Mike Krzyzewski said it. It's don't complicate winning. And a lot of times, you play harder than someone else. That's going to get you there. He talked about pressuring them, getting them to run. I think it's going to be advantageous for the Bruins if we get kind of in a running game, as Danville does have some size. They're a pretty big team, and just getting them in a running game, try to rattle them with some pressure early. And, of course, Danville's star player is 6'6" forward Alec Burton, senior Alec Burton, 18.9 points and 10 rebounds a game. They are going to start off the game a little bit differently defensively on him.
Yeah, I believe we're going to start out with Logan Blake on him defensively. I mean, Logan's our most athletic kid. The key to him is just stay in front of him, force the jump shot, block him out. Don't let him get on the boards. These guys are a big group. We definitely want to keep them off the boards, block out. Loose ball's got to be ours tonight. We got to be the first to it.
Yeah, and this is a situation, it's kind of a weird situation where normally you look at someone who's 6'6", being guarded by someone who's 6 feet tall. And
6'1". We decided on that 2 games ago.
It says on the roster
we decided 2 games ago he's 6'1".
All right. 6'1". Someone who's 6'1". You think that's kind of a mismatch, but, you're someone who's coached Logan in basketball and in football. And I don't really think that is a mismatch.
No, athletically and competitiveness-wise, I think Logan's going to do just fine tonight. He's played against bigger guys before, not only on the stage of high school basketball, but in the AAU circuit. So his size isn't going to be something that's going to intimidate him. If we stick somebody else on him early, the chances of getting in foul trouble are high with a few of those, especially with some inexperience going against Alec. Logan's played with him at the AAU circuit, played with him in some other places, so knowing what his moves are, I guess, in a sense, and how he plays the game, I think that it's going to be beneficial to the more athletic, smaller Logan Blake.
Yeah, I really think so. And Bontrager talked also about just being in attack mode. You got to attack, and you can't get out like we talked about the slow starts like the girls got off to, and the boys did have in a couple of games. You don't want to do that, so you want to get off to a quick start.
I think we'll be just fine. Just got to settle in early.
I think so too. It should be a great matchup.
Should be
great atmosphere here as we are nearly a full house here in Danville.
And then percentages are in our favor. Let's be honest. I don't think Tri-West has won a single game, girls or boys, in the last 2 days. So got to get one here, don't we?
Yeah, that's we got to get one. You would think that would be the law of averages. As Dan
law of
Lockett
averages
says,
have said this should be a win.
That's right. So starting lineups tonight for Tri-West. At forward, 6'3", senior Jared Kiefer, averaging 11 points a game. Braden Van Slyke, 6'1", junior, averaging 5 points a game. And at forward, Sam Fulton, a 6'3", junior, averaging 5 points a game. And the guards are really where it goes. Logan Blake, like we talked about, number 11, senior, averaging 15.2 points a game, 9.2 rebounds, and 6 assists. And, of course, Tyler Watson, 6 foot senior, going to Marion University to play basketball, 23 points a game. And for Danville, is they've got a little show going here for their starting lineups. It's kind of neat. Alec Burton, a 6'6 senior, averaging 18.9 points a game, 10 rebounds, shooting 65% from the field, going to Ohio University to play football. Toby Highland, number 13, a 5'11 senior, averaging 4 points a game. Dylan Ware, number 23, a 6'5 sophomore, averaging 8 points and 4 rebounds. Sam Comer, a 6'5 sophomore, averaging 9 points and 2 rebounds. And Caden Thompson, a 6'3 senior, averaging 4.9 points a game.
The Comer kid's an excellent cross-country runner, too.
He is a good runner.
He's extremely good at cross-country. Just a shout-out for that sport.
He is a good runner on their cross-country team, and he's out here playing basketball. So
probably not going to wear him down tonight.
Yeah, probably not. A couple interesting notes, too. Austin Coward, their starting point guard, is not out there right now. He's missed the past couple games with a concussion, so interesting to see if he plays. And Connor Jones comes off the bench, and he averages 12.6 points.
He was in warm-ups earlier, so I do expect him to see him tonight at some point. Just don't know when.
And the Bruins get the tip. Here comes Logan Blake. Blake guarded by Ware. Over to Tyler Watson. Watson directing traffic. Sam Fulton with the screen. Watson goes the other way, goes up to the basket, and two quick points for Tyler Watson, and the Bruins take an early lead. Here comes Sam Comer across midcourt, and the Bruins are attacking just like Bontrager said. Here comes Ware in the corner to Highland.
Little move with the feet there.
A little travel we got away with.
Good
Ball
hands,
away by
Logan Blake.
Here comes
nice
Kiefer
toss ahead.
up to Logan Blake, 4-2.
Nice finish.
Nice start by the Bruins. Logan Blake, 4-2 on the steal by Kiefer. Good pass ahead, and here comes Comer again, guarded by Kiefer. Cross midcourt, calling for a screen, and there's Dylan Ware with the screen. Nothing doing on that. Sam Fulton with the good switch. Here's Alec Burton at the top. He drives down the lane, goes up for it. No good. Rebound.
You got to grab one, too.
Here's Comer fakes the three in the corner to Toby Highland. Long on the three. Tyler Watson with the strong rebound for the Bruins, and he's picking it up. Here he comes in the corner to Kiefer. Kiefer goes up for it, gets the foul, and the bucket. Jared Kiefer for 2, and the Bruins are doing exactly what Coach Bontrager wanted. And a fast start there. The foul on Caden Thompson. That's his first, and immediately checking in for Danville.
I told you we'd see him.
We talked about Austin Cowart and Connor Jones. I thought these guys would be starters originally, but they come in for Highland and Dylan Ware.
Not surprised with that substitution quickly by a good coach.
Austin Cowart and Connor Jones. Good coach Brian Barber you're talking about. The long
nice rebound
for Kiefer comes out to Van Slyke. Here comes Watson. Watson driving down the lane. He goes up for it, and he draws the foul. Tyler Watson, and just like Coach Bontrager said, the Bruins are being incredibly aggressive right off the bat. That foul goes into Connor Jones, his first. Really didn't get a whole lot of action before he picked up his first foul. So
I'm really kind of surprised they put Comer on Watson early. They did this last year. Same concept. They put the younger kid on Watson, and he had his way with them both times we played.
Comer is a sophomore.
All 3 times we played, actually.
All 3 wins.
All 3 wins.
Comer is a sophomore. Watson the senior. And Watson hits both free throws. 4 early points for him, and the Bruins are up 6-0. Here comes Austin Cowart. He brings it past Tyler Watson. He's bringing it down court over to Comer. Comer guarded by Fulton. Now up top to Connor Jones. Jones to Ware. Down to Burton. Burton guarded by Logan Blake, as he talked about.
Hand up.
In the corner to, here's Ware down in the lane, and he puts it up for 2. Dylan Ware for 2, and the Bruins lead 8-2. Bringing it up, here's Logan Blake. Blake guarded by Ware.
Short.
Corner to Blake, and that's short. Barely draws iron on that one, and here comes Connor Jones. He's coming up for the Bruins in the corner to Comer for 3. He got it. Sam Comer hits the 3-point basket, and the Warriors are within 3, 8-5, 6 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Tyler Watson walking it up.
Need Logan to be a little bit more aggressive offensively towards the basket.
Watson tries to go underneath the Van Slyke. It's picked off by Burton. He throws it up to Comer, who's going to throw it. It's going to throw just ahead of Comer, out of bounds. Tri-West will take over. Good play there by Burton to pick it up, but he threw it just a little bit ahead.
Yeah, definitely a force inside. Tyler throwing it over a couple kids there. I'd like to see that take that shot in the lane.
Yeah, there's really not a whole lot of good you can do throwing a pass in the air.
Long arms on that team, too.
Yeah. Here's Logan Blake. He drives.
That's good drive.
Roll to Fulton, and there's going to be a foul called on the play. I think they're going to call that on Connor Jones. They are going to call it on Connor Jones.
Second.
So that's his second. They bring him in, and that's 2 quick fouls. Watson inbounds to Blake. Over to Kiefer. Here's Watson. Watson for 3. Long, and the rebound taken down by Alec Burton. Here comes Burton.
Gotta get back.
Need to pick up the ball. And they let him drive down the lane. He goes up, no good. Tipped around. Watson picks it up. He comes down court.
Be aggressive.
Here comes Watson. He's going to go right to the
Good
bucket,
job.
and he's going to get it. Tyler Watson doing exactly what you would expect a senior to do in a big game like
got to
this.
stop ball. Out on him.
And that's going to be kicked out. Nice play by Sam Fulton.
Good hands.
Boy, it looked like a play where he was going to foul him, and he ended up getting the ball, and it knocked it out off.
Little Olay action there. I like that.
Here comes Logan Blake across the timeline. Blake to Kiefer. Kiefer spins. He's got Jones on him, who's got 2 fouls. Logan Blake with it. He's going to drive it. He's fumbling the ball a little bit, and he throws it away. Here comes Austin Cowart. Kicks it up to Sam Comer. Comer goes up for the
Sam's got to go get that one.
Sam Comer for 2, and Tri-West leads 10-7 early in the game. Tyler Watson bringing it up. Across midcourt, screen by Sam Fulton. Watson passes to Braden Van Slyke. Van Slyke over to Logan Blake. Blake with it between his legs, and he's going to drive down the lane. Pump fake in the corner. Van Slyke for 3.
Good
he got
shot.
It. Braden Van Slyke, that's a good sign for the Bruins. Van Slyke has been rather cold from the field lately, and he hits his first shot, which is a 3.
Some good confidence builder right there for him. Hopefully that gets him going a little bit. We're going to need a few points out of them tonight.
Connor Jones for 3.
Got to box out. Good job.
Sam Fulton comes down
good
with
push
3.
ahead.
Here comes Tyler Watson.
He's going to
pull
this.
He's going to the bucket. And he goes up. He misses it. Kiefer with the rebound on his backside. And we got a jump ball, and the possession arrow will go to Danville. So, what'd you see there, Coach?
I thought he got shoved, but that's just me. I'm not an
he
official.
He did hit the ground pretty quickly on that one, but they don't call anything.
I won't complain this early. Maybe later.
All right, we'll call it later. Here's Comer for 3, and he's long. Goes up, and Blake with the rebound. Hit, it looked like by Dylan Ware, but Blake still comes down with it. So Logan Blake bringing it up. He's had little struggles early. He's been a little loose with the ball.
Yeah, but he's still attacking downhill.
Yeah.
I mean, when he's going downhill, he's making good things happen.
Yeah, we don't really worry about Logan Blake. We know
he'll get it going.
He'll step up. Here comes Watson, someone else we don't worry about. Kicks it over to Kiefer. Kiefer drives past Burton down the lane, goes up for 2.
Good drive by 4.
Jared Kiefer for 2. He's got 4 points, and the Bruins have a 15-7 early lead. Here comes Connor Jones, guarded by Kiefer. Sam Comer within the corner to Cowart. Cowart driving on Watson, nothing doing there. Over to Ware, back to Cowart. Cowart's going to shoot a 3, and that's long. And Jones the rebound.
Got to box out.
Ware the rebound comes out of nowhere. Dylan Ware gets the rebound. That is a rebound that's going to kill a coach.
Yeah, you force a shot from somebody that you don't mind shooting a 3 contested, and just don't get a body on the 6'5" kid, right?
Yeah. I don't know how he gets that, so he's going to the line for 2 shots. And he hits the first. So Dylan Ware.
Nice touch for a big guy.
Game is number 20, Ben Stevens, who I don't have on my paper for some reason.
Wow.
I know.
I didn't know they'd play him.
He apparently
he's going to Marion to play football.
Max Prep didn't know that either.
Max Preps didn't see that coming, huh?
Didn't know that either. Caden Thompson also checking in for Danville. And Dylan Ware hits both. He has 4 points. 15-9, Tri-West. 3 minutes and 10 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Kiefer up top, Braden Van Slyke. Van Slyke looking down low to Kiefer. Gets in the corner to Van Slyke, again guarded by Cowart. And here's Tyler Watson with it. Watson guarded by Ben Stevens. And Watson goes to midcourt. They're both going to Marion together, different sports, but still the same college. And that is going to be out of bounds. Tri-West will retain possession. Checking into the game for the Bruins, Lucas Gooden. He replaces Braden Van Slyke. Got some good minutes out of Braden early.
Yeah, he'll be back in. He got away without any fouls this time. You know, the last couple games he's getting in foul trouble early. So hopefully he settles down and he's ready to go here in a minute.
Logan trying to get it in.
Good
Gets it in
move.
to Watson in the corner for three. Ooh. In and out, halfway down. No good, and the rebound comes down to Caden Thompson. Here comes the Warriors. Here's nice move down the lane by Cowart.
But good wall up by 34.
Great play by Fulton, and here comes Tyler Watson on the other end. He sidesteps.
That's a good move.
Sidesteps Ben Stevens and gets smacked across the face, and will go to the line for 2. And the foul on that play is on 22, Caden Thompson. That's his second foul as well.
He kind of looked surprised like he got called for that one.
Yeah. That was
it's like, I got him across the face. What do you mean that's a foul?
I can't do that. Watson's first free throw is good.
Not allowed. He was a good football player for him this year. 22 was.
And he sits down with 2 early fouls. Checking back into the game, a couple of good football players, Alec Burton and Toby Highland. They were a couple of the centerpieces behind Danville's semi-state run.
Interesting matchup. A lot of football guys versus a lot of football guys, right?
We got a football coach here next to me, so maybe we can just talk about it as football.
Yeah, we could.
Watson hits them both. 17-9, Tri-West. 2 minutes, 28 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Kiefer with it up top. Here comes Gooden with the pressure. Flies it back to Highland in the corner, or in the middle to Burton. Burton down low to Ware.
Nice move by him.
Shoulder bump, but he throws it up and in. Dylan Ware for 2 more points. He has 6 early points. 17-11, Tri-West. Logan Blake with it. Blake throwing past Ware, gets it to Kiefer. Kiefer trying to go down low to Fulton. He's not there, guarded by Burton. Watson at the top, curls, fade away, and that's long.
That's not a great shot.
No, that's not. He had a guy still on him.
It's not one he can't make. It's just he could get better against that kid.
Alec Burton at the rim. That's
short. Get the ball.
And the rebound is taken down by Dylan Ware. Dylan Ware goes to the basket.
He walks.
And he gets called for the foul and the basket. Dylan Ware.
He only took 4 steps to get there. That was close.
Foul on that play is on Sam Fulton. That is his first. May have gotten away with the travel on that one. According to Coach Bruce, he did. Free throw is long.
Good rebound.
Rebound is taken down by Logan Blake. Logan pushes it up to Tyler Watson. Got no one there. Takes it down. Gets blocked from behind by Ben Stevens. And here comes Alec Burton. Burton with the no-look pass to Toby Highland off the front of the rim. Out of bounds, and it's going to belong to...
No, you can't look somewhere else for that call. He knew it was off-white.
It's going to belong to Danville.
I wasn't really sure. Who do you want to give it to?
The official was right there. That wasn't a... Yeah, that was an interesting call.
That's I don't want to make a call. Somebody else give it to them.
Connor Jones with it up top to Ben Stevens. Stevens here's in the corner to Highland. Highland driving by Sam Fulton. He throws it up. He misses. Mistime jump by Logan Blake. And Highland there for the rebound. He puts it in for 2. That was kind of the right place at the right time on a bad play by Toby Highland.
Yeah, he's wanting to get going early. I think this is a big game for him. We can't let him get easy buckets like that.
Logan Blake got that one taken away from him, so his struggles kind of continue here in the first quarter. He passes it in the corner to Jared Kiefer. Kiefer to Watson on the curl. Tries to draw a foul on Ben Stevens. No call. He does it again, and they do call a foul on this one. They are going to call the foul on... they're going to call the foul on Ben Stevens on that one. I think he got him with the body. Up top, it looked like Burton got a clean box.
Well,
block.
I mean, it was the 3rd time Ben Stevens has gotten him with the body in that one play. So
never mind, they did call it.
Oh, they did call it to 2.
So that's his first. That's the team's 7th already. Braden Van Slyke set to check in after Watson's free throw, which he hits.
You would think when you get them off their feet and they're over top of you, that would be a foul, but not tonight. They're changing it. That's nice of Barber to get that changed for him.
Well, he did. He did. That's who I thought it was on. So I'll give the official credit on. I'll give Danville credit on that one. I never thought say that, right?
Well, You can give credit where credit's due.
That's true. That's true. 10 points for Tyler Watson, 18-15 Tri-West. 50 seconds remaining. Here comes Connor Jones. He just spins right in, goes up for 2. So he just brings it right down. That was kind of like a play on the YMCA.
Wasn't a terrible body by Sam, but giving up a little bit too much ground as he rolled to the bucket.
Logan Blake drives to the bucket, and he loses the ball. Gets tipped out of bounds there by Dylan Ware. So Ware's size may be bothering Logan a little bit here early.
I just got to go through him a little bit more rather than go around. He's a littler guy, but we're not using our strength to get around him as much. Kick. Good
Blake
call.
tries to pass it to Fulton, but it is kicked by Alec Burton.
They're thinking 20 can guard 13, but it's got to be a foul some of these times.
19-17 Tri-West, 28 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Watson into Van Slyke, up to Blake, to Gooden.
Good. Oh, that's a bad
pass. Throws it away to Dylan Ware, and Dylan Ware's fouled by Tyler Watson. Watson's not happy with that one as he gets called for the foul. He definitely fouled him.
Yeah, but that's a good one. He's just mad at this play, not the foul.
Dylan Ware with the steal there. He's had a nice first quarter. He has 8 early points. 22 seconds remaining. Danville, you would think, would go for the last shot. They are down by 2. What are you looking for here?
Well, I'm looking for a stop.
Let's see if they can get it. Ware down low to Burton in the corner to Highland for 3. That's short. And here comes Logan Blake.
Oh, my gosh. He got hit from behind.
Hit from behind. Taken away by Danville. Here's in the corner. A lot of stuff just happened there.
Wow.
We didn't get around to it. But basically, it came down to Logan Blake. Lost the ball. Dylan Ware came up with it. And he misses in the corner. And that is the end of a fun first quarter. The score, Tri-West 19, Danville 17. A lot of things are happening right now, and this is just shaping up to be kind of what we thought it would be. A great high school basketball game between two rivals. As someone who's been in this situation, how much is it a hated rivalry between the players, or is it more of just kind of one of those rivalries?
I view it as a respected rivalry. Okay. I mean, we compete at such a high level with both schools that when you go against each other, there's going to be tension. Mm-hmm. But a lot of these kids, and a lot of kids from back when I played, you know, we're still friends to this day, and the kids that are playing right now are friends outside of the court and the field. So it's really nice to see and feel the competitive nature. I mean, both communities want to win this game, but we all walk away, and when we walk away from it, we say, well, we hope they do really well besides when they play us, you know. So
yeah, that sums it up really well. So Logan Blake bringing it up. He's guarded by Dylan Ware. Let's see what Logan can do this second quarter. We know he's a gamer. Here's Blake with it on the block. He's going to go be aggressive, take it right to the bucket for 2. There he is, Logan Blake for 2. And that's what you like to see from your senior guard right off the bat.
Great call by Coach Bontrager to get him involved in that second quarter quick touch. Yeah. I like that. Yeah.
He's still guarding Alec Burton.
Done a great job so far.
Here comes Ware, goes up for it.
Good rebound.
Keeper with the rebound.
Look to push.
Here comes Watson, and he's pushing it. He looks up high to Van
Good kick back out.
Pass to Watson for 3, in and out.
He's got to hit that
Watson.
one.
That was a great play, though, by Braden Van Slyke. Here comes Connor Jones. Connor Jones in the corner, guarded by Kiefer. Here's Toby Highland, guarded by Bryce Miller, who just checked in between quarters. Dylan Ware with it, guarded by Van Slyke. Pulls up, and it's blocked by Van Slyke.
Nice long arms by Van Slyke. Get on the floor.
He gets pulled away from. You gotta make him aware of that. If you're a player on the court, you gotta let him know there's someone coming from behind. Connor Jones driving down the lane, and he goes up for 2. Connor Jones for 2 at the other end, cuts the lead to 2. Logan Blake. They've still got Ware on him, so let's see if he can take advantage of his size and strength, or of his speed and strength. Watson for 3. That's no good.
Hasn't gotten it going yet.
Alec Burton bringing it up. Brings it across midcourt, guarded by Logan Blake. He hands off to Connor Jones, who's setting up their offense. Toby Highland with it. Here comes Stevens for a screen. Stevens screens Bryce Miller. He drives the lane, goes up for it. It's Connor Jones. He misses. Rebound by Kiefer. Here comes Jared Kiefer.
Good push.
Kiefer's pushing it up, and the ball is just thrown away.
Oh, goodness.
Jared Kiefer throws the ball away. Tries to go one-handed around around Highland, and it gets thrown away.
I think that was around 23, wasn't that? I mean,
Was that around
long
where?
arm kid. That's a tough pass, but he's got to make that pass.
Dylan Ware checks out. Sam Comer checking back in. And then 21-19, Tri-West, 6:10 remaining in the first half. Here's Comer with it up top. Comer down low to Burton, and Logan Blake comes around and pokes it away, but they call the foul.
That's a pretty weak one when you get all ball there and you don't touch him.
It's a rough call. That's only his first, so that's the good news on that one. Tri-West third team foul. Checking into the game is Austin Cowart, and he replaces Connor Jones.
You've seen earlier they're trying to go inside with 2 with Logan on him. Oh my goodness, stay awake.
Here's Comer with it. Comer setting up the offense, guarded by Van Slyke. Picks up his dribble, kicks it to Cowart. Cowart drives. He throws it in the corner or in the top. Here's Toby Highland for
short.
3, and that's short. Picked up by Ben Stevens, who gets it in for 2. Ben Stevens
Getting some really good minutes out of 20.
Right place, right time. Ties the ball game up at 21. Tri-West, Logan Blake with it. Screen by Van Slyke. Van Slyke for 3, and that's long. Rebound tipped around by Kiefer. Picked up by Van Slyke. He gets it to Kiefer down low, and it's picked off by Toby Highland. Here comes Alec Burton, and the Warriors are looking to take their first lead of the game. Alec Burton to Sam Comer. Sam Comer for 3, in and out. Logan Blake with the rebound. Here comes the Bruins. And he gets a hit away from behind, retains possession, kicks it to Watson, and Watson is going to try a 3. He got it.
There he is.
Tyler Watson. How do you get out of a shooting slump? How do you get out of a shooting slump? You're missing a bunch.
How does he get out of it?
How does anyone?
Keep shooting, baby.
Shoot your way out of it. And that's what Tyler did. He missed 3 in a row, so I don't know if that's necessarily a shooting slump. But
well, I've seen him make about 20 in a row, so I don't know if 3 in a row is a real bad thing.
And on the other end, Alec Burton is called for a charge.
Quicker guys underneath him. It causes problems.
Looked like he lowered his shoulder, and they called him for a foul. He didn't like that, but that's only his first.
He doesn't want to see that call, but when you're the bigger guy, I mean, Peyton Hendershot saw it a lot last year.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't even try and you run over kids.
Yeah, Alec Burton is a lot like Peyton Hendershot. Some people would call him Peyton Light, maybe. Peyton Hendershot.
Peyton-esque? Nah, not really.
Peyton Light, not quite Peyton. Here's Logan Blake. Drives down lane, pump fakes, goes up with it, banks it, no good, too hard, and the rebound by Ben Stevens. Here comes Alec Burton.
Still like getting down to that block, though. That's the nice to see.
They've got Van Slyke on him.
Good
now.
hands.
It's picked off by Kiefer.
Go.
Here comes Logan Blake.
Go to the rim.
I don't know what Burton was doing right there. He just kind of stood there, let Logan go by him. He misses the layup. Tipped up by Kiefer, no good.
It's a good
and
run,
here
though.
Comes Austin Cowart.
That's a good look. Take a charge.
Drives down the lane. And
gotta step in there.
Yeah. Bryce Miller moved out of the way at the last second. You got to take that charge. And Tri-West still has a 1-point lead, 24-23. Here's Watson. And we've got a foul called on the play, and that's going to go on Austin Cowart, I believe. Austin Cowart with his first foul. That's the team's 6th. And actually, that's the team's 7th.
Okay.
So it will be 1-1 for Watson. Sam Fulton will be checking in.
Yeah, you got 7. You did a good job. You just couldn't count.
My record keeping is on track tonight, unlike last game. Sam Fulton checking back into the game. He replaces Bryce Miller. I have to wonder if that maybe had something to do with him stepping out of the way on the last time down court.
I don't think so. I think it's just getting Sam back in the rotation. Good minutes by Bryce.
Watson's free throw is good. And Watson's second free throw is also good. He's got 14 of the Bruins' 26 points. 26-23 Tri-West, 4 minutes remaining in the first half. Here comes Cowart. He dribbles passes to Highland. Highland in the corner to Ben Stevens. Back to Toby Highland. Highland at the top. He's going to shoot the 3, and he hits it.
Definitely capable.
He did not look like he really wanted to shoot that shot, but he did, and it went in. To get some confidence for Toby Highland as he's got 5 early
He is
points.
a very capable shooter.
Here's Logan Blake. Blake dribbles behind his back, passes to Van Slyke. Van Slyke over to Tyler Watson. Watson for 3. Got it. Tyler Watson for 3. They left him open. They left him open. He's got 17 points. Here's Toby Island. He pump fakes, throws up a runner. No good. Rebound pulled down by Logan Blake. Here comes Logan. Over to Tyler Watson. Jump stop three. Got it. Tyler Watson for three. And he is back in the rhythm. Tyler Watson has 20 here in the first half. Here's Cowart. He drives.
Gotta stop the ball.
Too. Austin Cowart scores, and it's 32-28.
You got to go back to 13 here.
Oh, yeah, you got to get him the ball. Like you said earlier, they think 20 can guard him. And
20 can't guard. He is not a basketball player.
Blake's pass is tipped away.
He's a great athlete, though, I'll tell you that much.
He is a fantastic athlete. He's checking out. Dylan Ware coming back in. Be interested to see if they put him back on Blake, which they do, and they switch Comer.
They switch Comer
back to Tyler Watson.
I want to see how smart Tyler is here. He should be driving this kid.
And Watson's got the ball, setting up the offense. He's calling for a screen for Fulton. Here goes Watson. He's got Comer, and he pulls up. No good. That's long. And Ware with the rebound. Dylan Ware driving. He gets it to Cowart.
No need to settle for Tyler. He just needs to keep looking for his shot.
Cowart with it. Dribbles over to Comer. They had Ware cutting underneath the basket. They didn't find him. Here's Toby Highland. Cowart with it. Drives in the corner to Ware for three. And he shoots up an air ball.
Sam had to look out there.
He kind of shoots it from his side. It's kind of a
from the hip. It's called from the hip.
From the hip? Okay. I didn't even know if it was from the hip more. It's just brought it across his body.
Well, I think we were letting him shoot that one, so he must not be at a high percentage.
Yeah. Here's Logan Blake, drives in the middle up to Fulton. Fulton's not a danger to shoot from out there, but Tyler is. He's short, and rebound Alec Burton.
Got to hustle back. Got to stop ball.
Logan Blake tries to steal it from behind. Can't do it. Alec Burton with the fadeaway. That's short. You're going to let him have that.
You're going to let him have that one.
Two guys on him, fading away.
He's trying to get himself into the game.
And he hasn't scored at all tonight. Logan Blake for three. Let's see what he's got.
There you go.
Logan Blake hits a three. And Tri-West has hit 5 3-pointers in this first half, and that's really what's helping them out here. Is they're up 35-28. 1 minute and 12 seconds remaining in the first half. Tyler Watson takes it away from Burton.
Good hustle.
No good. Cowart gets the ball back.
Charge.
He comes in the middle, kicks it out to Comer for three.
Long.
And
good rebound.
Logan Blake with the board. Logan Blake secures the rebound.
Take one shot
bringing
here.
It up. Bontrager calling for one. Logan Blake at midcourt. 35-28 Tri-West, 49 seconds remaining in the first half. Danville kind of looks like they're going to let them dribble it out. Dylan Ware stepping up on Logan Blake. Still got the distance, no call, no 5-second count yet. Tyler Watson over here guarded by Sam Comer.
How is that a count? How is that a count? He's
Kiefer.
Not in arm distance.
Kiefer back to Watson. Let's see what he can do with Comer on him.
How is that count?
Watson hands off to Logan Blake.
He's 6'5", and they're thinking that's a count.
Blake taking some steps back. Between his legs, handed off to Watson. 10 seconds remaining. Here comes the Bruins. Watson fake on the roll to Fulton, and they throw it out of bounds.
That's a good look. That's a good look. I did think it was off a leg, but the call's going to go the other way.
Coach Bontrager wanted that call for the Bruins. Lucas Gooden checking into the game for Logan Blake. And Danville will take it out. Burton to take it out. 5.8 seconds remaining in the first half.
They almost went a little quick there for how that play should have gone.
Cowart brings it up, guarded by Watson. Be careful not to foul him. He fades away at the free throw line. It's short, and the rebound is down to Van Slyke, but it's too late. And that's the half with the score. Tri-West 35, Danville 28. Just what we expected. Just an up and down,
game.
Great first half of basketball, and we'll be back here in a minute or so to kind of summarize everything. Howard had 4, Connor Jones had 4, Toby Highland had 5, Dylan Ware had 8, Sam Comer with 5, and Ben Stevens with 2. We are joined now at interview sponsored by Pepsi Cola.
How's it going tonight?
Good, Coach. How's it going for you?
It's going pretty good.
Good.
What an atmosphere we have here.
Yeah, what a great game we've got going so far. Talked to Coach Bontrager before the game, and he said attack, and you guys did absolutely that. You came out in the beginning of the game and just attacked.
That's what we did. Yeah, you're right. What a start we had. I think we had 19 in the first quarter, if that sounds right. And
sounds good. Yeah, according to my records.
But yeah, we just wanted to attack, and that's what we did. And as you can see, it's pretty effective for us. In the second quarter, not so much. We kind of got a little complacent. Took some ill-advised shots, settled for some jumpers that we probably shouldn't have, and let them back in the ballgame, really.
Yeah. So going in, I mean, what's the overall vibe in the locker room? I feel like both teams played well. I feel like Danville, you guys got a good shot from Danville, and you withstood it. They tied the game at 26 and came out and just rode Tyler Watson.
Yeah. Sometimes that's just what you have to do.
Yeah. So on the defensive end, Alec Burton has 0 points, and that's got to just be a great thing for the coaches. You got to love that. What are you going to do again in the second half? I noticed you had Logan Blake on him. You had Braden Van Slyke. What are we looking at?
So we started out with Logan. He's got 2 fouls. So look for a couple different matchups on him here in the second half. Braden really came in and he did a really good job on him, being physical with him. And really what we did well, we were good on the help side, so it's hard for them to get the ball into him. That being said, we got to keep him off the offensive glass. Danville absolutely killed us, and really that's why we're not up 20 right now, is offensive rebounds. We've just given up way too many, and that can't happen.
What are we looking for here in the second half?
One, offensive rebounds, what I just said. Transition, too. We haven't done a very good job in transition, D, so we got to do a better job of picking it up and finding our man earlier than what we're doing. And turnovers. As you guys know, it's Tri-West Danville. We got to keep our emotions.
Yeah.
Keep our emotions in check. Things start flying around in your head, and there's going to be runs for our side. There's going to be runs for their side, and we just got to find a way to stay poised, whether it's not getting too high or not getting too low, and I think we'll come out on top of this one if we can do those 3 things.
All right. Thanks, Coach. Good luck in the second half.
All right. Thank you.
Once again, that was Coach Daniel Hoover at our halftime interview, sponsored by Pepsi. Not really, but if they want to throw some money our way,
we're here.
We'll say their name.
We're here if they want to give us anything.
We'll wear Pepsi hats.
We
Pepsi
do have
shirts.
it at the school, so I mean, technically,
it's.
But we're not. We're not.
Maybe next game we'll be sponsored by Nike.
Ooh, I like that.
I know that one. I shouldn't have blown the secret.
We do have that. I mean, we're supposed to wear Nike.
There we go.
Those aren't lies, but they don't really give us any money like the professionals.
Now I have a question. Okay, so as someone who's played in many big games throughout their career, football, basketball, wherever, you've got a start of the game where you're pumped up, you're high.
Right.
You come in and you've kind of gotten settled down now. It looks like you've gotten a half to go. When you come out here in the second half, what's that like? Did you feel the same? Do you feel a little bit calmer? Does it all come back? And how do you manage that?
Well, I think it's different for every player. I mean, for me personally, if I'm shooting like Tyler is, I gained a lot of confidence that first half. I felt how the defense was going to play me. I felt how the help was going to come, and I came out a little bit more aggressive, looking for my shot in situations because I knew it was feeling good tonight, right? For someone like Logan Blake, if I'm coming out, I've made 1 or 2, I've had a layup, but a lot of things haven't been going my way. I want to get in attack mode here. I want to attack the basket. I want to be downhill. I want to get a couple easy ones and then scoot out to wherever I feel comfortable. So for him, once he sees a couple go through the hoop, once he gets to the free throw line once or twice, going to be really beneficial for him in the second half. With our role players that we have out there, if you want to call them that, I mean our other players, they just got their feet wet for the first time playing in this game, right? They haven't done it. They've had guys that have been in front of them over these past couple of years. it's slowed down for him now. I think we're not going to see as many dangerous passes. I think we're going to be a little bit more crisp. We know how to block out. We know the pace, and we're confident in ourselves because we know we've played a lot of basketball. Doesn't matter what age you are. You've played a lot of basketball to get to this level and play at this high of competition. They're going to settle in. This is going to be a great second half.
Yeah, it's going to be a great one as we are a couple minutes away, 1 minute and 38 seconds away from the start of the second half. 35-28 Tri-West. What are you looking for? What are you trying to do if you're Danville? Are you going to go down low? I mean, you got Alec Burton, who's
you want to go down
kind of sitting there right now. I mean,
well,
do you like that as a coach?
I think he's kind of pissed off. He didn't have the half that he thought he would to start this game, so he's going to come out and be in attack mode just as much as I said that Logan should. If I'm Danville, I mean, if you're going to win this game, you're going to keep playing through that kid. Now, once you get it in there, I think they have to do a better job of moving off of him. Sometimes when it goes in the post, you clear out for a kid like that. But if it's not going and we're helping as much as we are, if I'm them, I'm cutting off him as much as I can, staying active and making our defenders lose sight of their man to try to get some easy buckets.
As a coach of the other team, opposite team, is that something you notice? Do you notice him sitting over there on the bench, kind of, I mean, not looking like he's really into it? Is that something you say, or do you just tell your guys, hey, just keep going at him the way we are? Do you not worry about that?
I guess if you notice it, maybe you say something. Usually our coaching staff or anyone I've been on is pretty locked into our own stuff, concentrating on what we're going to do to be successful this second half. We don't really care what the other team's doing until we see how they've adjusted, right? I mean, body language isn't something that we notice during the halftime.
Yeah. If you're looking at body language, though, right now, he does not look very into this game.
Like I said, he's got that look of he's not too happy the way the first half has gone. We're going to see how they play and how he attacks and how aggressive he is, because he's going to be a factor in the end. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, yeah. So they've got some quarters out on the court, some dirt.
Man,
It looks like some dirt.
They need to sweep this place before they get started.
So we've got for Danville, Sam Comer, Connor Jones, Alec Burton, Toby Highland, and Dylan Ware out there. For Tri-West, Braden Van Slyke, Logan Blake, Jared Kiefer, Tyler Watson, and Sam Fulton. Looks like we're going to get someone to come out and sweep the floor first, as there's a lot of dirt and mud out at the three-point line.
They replaced 22 with 11 as their starters, correct?
Yeah, yeah. Now, Jones averages 12 points and 2 assists a game, so I thought he was going to be one of their starters, but he was not. So they took Caden Thompson.
Huh?
Yeah, they started Caden Thompson, and they took him out fairly quick within the first couple minutes.
I don't know if this is the game for Caden Thompson, but being a big, aggressive kid, if they want to go inside with him, that's a good look. But the way this pace has gone, maybe that's why the change we see from Coach Barber and their staff.
Yeah, he has not gotten a whole lot of minutes, and he is not having a game that he would like to remember. He's got no points, 2 fouls, real quick. So nothing that he would.
I'm sure he'll see some time this second half, though, and we'll see how he responds.
Yeah, this is. I mean, it's always a good kind of test, to see what kind of players you've got. Hey, are you going to come out here? I mean, we know, like we talked about, Logan Blake he struggled a little bit in the first half.
Well,
I have no doubt that he's going to come out and be aggressive and be fine in the second half.
And we'll see how Cowart comes in. I know he's not used to coming off the bench, but, you said that concussion. I think they're trying to work him in slowly, not lose his breath, and then he'll probably be finishing this game for the Warriors.
So here we go. Starting the second half, Tri-West leads 35-28. Alec Burton at the top, kicks it to Connor Jones. Here's Toby Highland. Toby Highland to Dylan Ware. Ware drives, jump stop, tries to pass it, knocked away, and Watson picks it up. Here comes Braden Van Slyke, and he holds it up. You'd like to see him go would you? Okay.
No, I like that decision. He didn't like what he had. He didn't like what he saw. I would like to see him throw it up ahead to Logan, but the long arms of Danville can be scary at times.
That would have been a very difficult and high-risk pass.
Good
Here comes
drive.
Logan Blake driving.
Good decision.
And draws the foul. Who are they going to call that on? A couple Danville players in the area. They're going to call that one on Dylan Ware. That's going to be his first. So Logan Blake will go to the line for 2. You love to see that.
I told you, get around him, get to the bucket, get yourself going.
Your senior point guard right there gets the first point. Start the second half. Here's Blake with his second, and he gets them. Gets them both. You like to see that. 2 points. For Logan Blake, he has 9 for the game, 37-28 Tri-West. 9-point lead, 7:19 remaining in the third quarter. Here comes Jones. Drives, no good.
Just
tipped
too
up
easy
and,
into the lane, though. You got to have some resistance.
I don't know who they gave that basket to.
I would have given it to Burton.
Burton, all right. That looked like it was Kiefer tipping that one in. So here comes the Bruins. Kiefer to Logan Blake. Blake guarded by Ware. A little stop and start, and they're going to draw a foul again. So Dylan Ware is going to pick up the foul.
23 can't guard him if you're getting him outside the arc and having him drive.
And you called that in the first half, and now we're seeing it start to come to fruition. I'm sure that was an adjustment that they made. Watson peeling through the lane on Comer. He goes up and he draws the foul.
He draws the foul. All he wants. That's a foul.
We had a good view of that one, and obviously we're homers a little bit, but that was a good call. He got him a couple times on the arm, and Tyler Watson's going to go to the line for 2. Watson eyes the first. He misses.
Hold your follow through.
Watson misses that, and that's the first free throw he's missed tonight. He was 8 for 8. Now he's 8 for 9. We got a 30-second timeout for Danville. Coach Brian Barber saw something that he did not like.
I don't think he likes the way they're getting in the lane, and then they're hacking at it. You know, force a tough shot. They're longer than we are, so when we go up for that shot, you got to be vertical and just force a tough shot. From the Bruins.
Yeah, it's kind of you can tell the difference when you're just sitting here looking at Danville compared to Tri-West. You can tell there's a height difference in one of the teams.
There's something different in the water out here. They just had it for years. I don't get it. Once we figure it out, we're going to be pretty good at that height thing too.
So, Tri-West.
Peyton lived close to the line, I think, out in North Salem. And he lived close to that Danville line. And he got some of that water. That's where he got that height
That's where
from.
he got it, yeah. Not the fact that his dad's 6'4".
No, that's not it. Not genetics.
Tyler Watson shooting his second. He missed the first. And he shoots the second. He hits it. So Tyler Watson, 22 points on the night. Tri-West with an 8-point lead. 6:51 remaining. Here comes Jones over to Comer. Comer trying to go down low to Burton. They can't get it to him. Here's Highland. Highland back to Comer trying to go down low. They can't get there as Logan Blake seems to be backing off and just daring them to throw the ball down.
Yeah, well, I think, kind of daring him to shoot more than he is down to pass. He's backing off to a nice play by Braden Van Slyke.
Here comes Logan Blake.
Where's
Passes in the
Tyler
corner to
going?
Watson.
Good kick.
Ooh.
Good.
Fulton goes up
Nice
for it,
job.
and he gets it. Sam Fulton, nice pass from Braden Van Slyke. Sam Fulton with his first 2 points of the game, and the Bruins lead is back up to 10, 40-30.
Braden is not afraid of being in this position.
Yeah, he's had a great game and a great block out there for Van Slyke. Logan Blake passes to Fulton. Fulton catches it.
Oh, that was a great look.
Over in the corner to Watson, but it gets tipped away by Toby Highland, who's having himself a nice game too, doing a lot of little things.
They're not getting back in transition as well as I would be thinking with their length and size.
Yeah.
We're getting some good runouts and pushing the ball, getting some great looks.
Burton got that one blocked. And that started a good break for the Bruins. Jared Kiefer inbounds to Logan Blake. Here's
coming
Blake
off this double.
Watson with it.
That's what you wanted.
Here's Blake, guarded by Highland. Blake with it. Dribbling around, screened by Fulton.
Short.
Blake short off the
Don't
front of the
like
rim,
that.
and the rebound by Connor Jones. That was a lot of dribbling for.
He came across, and he's got to attack there.
Here's Danville. They're attacking. Jones dribbles, and it's no good. Picked up by Logan Blake.
Attack,
Here comes
attack.
the Bruins again.
Attack.
Logan Blake with it. He
Where
pulls
is
it
he
up
doing?
for Tyler Watson for 3. He got it. Tyler
Good
Watson
look.
for 3. And he continues his hot shooting.
But
and
notice
he
where
wanted
that
to
pass
foul.
came from, right in the middle of the lane.
Yep.
Perfect
Blake
job.
did a great job of that one, of taking the opportunity to push it, but he didn't. He held up,
Yep.
and he let something develop. And on this one,
Sam.
he throws it up to Sam, who pump fakes.
Great
goes
job.
Past. Burton goes out of bounds, and Sam Fulton gets 2, and the Bruins lead is up to 15, 45-30. Tri-West with a great start to the second half here as they have outscored Danville 10-2.
See if we can still stay strong on defense.
This is what you
There's
wanted
a
if
good
you're a
cutoff.
Bruin. Here's Comer at the top of the key, gives it back to Jones.
Good
Jones
hands
tries to go
by
down low
20.
to Burton. And it's knocked away by Van Slyke. Checking into the game for Danville is Austin Cowart. He replaces Toby Highland. So Austin Cowart going to check in, and also checking in is Caden Thompson. So let's see what he's got. As we talked about him earlier, he replaces Dylan Ware, who had a good first half. Here's Alec Burton. He catches it over to Comer. Comer in the corner to Jones. Jones back to Comer. Comer looks. Back to Jones. Trying to go down to Burton. Cutting it off. Here comes Cowart. Drives baseline. Jones up top to Comer. He drives past Blake. Kicks it to Burton. Alec Burton drives.
Good
hands.
And
they call
Good
the foul
hands.
on that
He was
one.
calling the jump at the other side. Whoa.
They called the foul on that one.
Whoa.
As they called him with the body. Foul is on Logan Blake. That's his third.
Oh, that was great hands by 20 from behind.
They called the foul on Logan Blake, so they did get him with the body. You definitely got all ball up top, and Burton hits the first free throw. Burton misses the free throw
Good
after
rebound.
the chant that he likes Nickelback.
I heard that. That was interesting. I like Nickelback.
Nickelback is good. I saw him in concert before. That was.
I saw. Is that a bad thing? I
don't know. I enjoyed it. Tyler Watson enjoying this game. Pass it to Braden Van Slyke, who shoots, and he's
Playing
also
with
enjoying
confidence.
this game. Braden Van Slyke for 2, assist to Watson. Bruins up 16, 47-31. Here's Austin Cowart with it. Dribbles, drives, kicks it in the corner to Jones for 3, no good. Fulton with the rebound, and here comes Watson's again. Watson again. Watson crosses over, goes down the lane, goes up, no good. Fulton with the tip, no good. And here comes Sam Comer. Comer over to Jones. Jones goes up, and they're going to call a foul on
11.
Logan Blake. And that's going to be his 4th. No, that's his 3rd. Okay, so.
Oh, thank goodness.
So here's the situation with that. Hoover told me at halftime he had 2. I had him down for 1. I put him down for 2 because Hoover told me.
Well, they must not have called the last one on him.
So who did they call that one on?
I don't know. I thought they called it on 11.
Did they call it on Brady?
They couldn't have called it on 20.
So it's his 3rd.
It's his 3rd is what they got him as.
All right, so he hits both free throws. All right, we're behind here a little bit. All right, resetting. Toby Highland checking in. He replaces Sam Comer. 3:31 remaining in the 3rd quarter. 47-33. Logan Blake bringing it across the timeline. Gives it to Kiefer. Tri-West starting a scoreboard chant. I never like that. It's always early for that.
I didn't like the pass in there.
They call Watson for the
I don't
foul.
like that call.
Yeah, that's
For what? Hitting the ball?
Tyler's 2nd, and Toby Highland's going to go to the line.
Well, they want to see a close game. I guess they're trying to make it one.
I don't know about that one. Toby Highland's going to be shooting 2. He was hearing about it from Watson on that. They were talking a little bit. Highland hits the free throw.
Well,
Highland with the second one. He gets the second. So Toby Highland has 7 points on the game, and the Tri-West lead is 12 at 47-35. Here's Braden Van Slyke up top to Logan Blake. Blake guarded by Cowart. And he gets the ball taken away from him. Let's see what he can do. Blake's got to be careful here. He throws, and Cowart misses it long.
Grab
Kiefer
it with
has
2
the
hands.
rebound, but he hits it off of his leg. Here comes Austin Gooden checking in for Logan Blake. Logan Blake's had a rough game tonight. Did I say something wrong?
I thought you said Austin Gooden. I don't.
Oh, Lucas Gooden.
Lucas
Gosh, dang
Gooden.
it, I did that.
Lucas Gooden. Just correct it. Just okay.
Danville throwing it in. Here's Burton. He's going right up with it, and they
Oh,
call
that's
Braden
a reach.
Van
That's a foul.
They call Braden Van Slyke with the foul. Braden Van Slyke with the foul. I think that's his first, so I don't know who they called that last foul on. So Burton's shooting 2, trying to cut the lead down to 10.
What are they saying?
IU reject.
Oh, that's tough. I didn't hear that one. Oh, the Nickelback one. They brought it back.
That one doesn't bug him next time.
That one doesn't bug him. I
He's
told you.
Accepting it,
Good band. Good band.
Yeah, I tell you. 47-37 Tri-West, 2:45 remaining in the third quarter. I'd like to see the Bruins get a few buckets here in the quarter. Watson double teamed. He's double teamed, dribbles away from it. Here's Kiefer. Kiefer back to Watson. Watson dribbling in the corner where he's double teamed again by Highland and Cowart, and he draws the foul.
I'd really like to see Coach Bontrager get him isolated in the post against Highland. He's the bigger kid. He's stronger. There's no point in wasting their time outside when you can just dominate him down low.
Logan Blake checking back in for Lucas Gooden. Maybe just trying to calm Logan down on that one. He's been having an emotional night here.
Yeah,
Here's
just
Watson.
want him to know how many fouls he has, calm him down for a second, make sure that he's aware. Nice job, Van
Watson
Slyke.
misses the three, but Braden Van Slyke with the tip. And a timeout on the court, and that is a full timeout for Danville. I believe Danville called that timeout. Oh, nope, Tri-West did call that timeout. So that was a nice play there by Braden Van Slyke to bring the Tri-West lead to 12:49-37. 2 minutes and 21 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Just an up and down game, a fun game, one that we really have enjoyed here. Tyler Watson leading the way for the Bruins. He has 25 of their 49 points. Logan Blake has 9 points. Jared Kiefer with 4. Braden Van Slyke has 7 points, 4 in the second half. 4 big buckets, including the last one where he got a tip in off the Tyler Watson missed 3. Sam Fulton has 4 points. So for Danville, they're starting to move the ball down low to Alec Burton. He has 5 points in the second half. Connor Jones has 2, and Toby Highland has 2 as well. Tri-West has outscored Danville 14-9 on in this second half. And let's see what Danville can do here. Down 12, Austin Cowart bringing it up.
To Tyler.
Here's Cowart, dribbles down the lane. He misses, tipped out. Kiefer comes out with it, and here comes Watson.
Good pass
Tyler
right there.
Watson,
I saw that the whole
nice
way.
Nice pass to Gooden. Lucas Gooden from Tyler Watson. He waited for the defense to come to him, and then he threw that pass. Great play by Watson. 51-37 Tri-West. Here's Toby Highland. Toby Highland dribbles up, passes over to Austin Cowart. Cowart back in the corner to Highland for 3. And
Good
in
board.
and out of
Nice
that one.
job.
And the rebound taken
There
down by
you go.
Lucas Gooden. And there's a foul. Foul on that play is on Caden Thompson, and that's his 3rd. We talked about him, and he checked back in after that timeout. Kind of wanted to see what he could bring in this second half, and he's still struggling to get back into the game. Here's Jared Kiefer bringing the ball up for the Bruins with Logan Blake on the bench. Probably see him sit maybe the rest of the quarter. Nice pass.
There you go.
What a great play.
There you go. If they're going to double
Van
him, you
Slyke.
got to give him the ball down low. There
Watson
it is.
to Van Slyke to Kiefer for 2. Bruins lead is up to 16.
Hands. Good.
Here comes Highland up top, guarded by Watson. Highland gives it to Jones. Jones on to Cowart on the curl. He drives the lane, and he drew the foul. I think they're going to call that on Sam Fulton. Kind of jumped into him, but they did call the foul on Fulton. That's only his 2nd. Logan Blake is checking back in. 53-37 Tri-West, 1:19 remaining here in the third quarter. Austin Cowart at the line shooting 2. He misses the first one. Logan Blake checking back in for Lucas Gooden.
Good minutes by 14. Nice job by 14.
Yeah,
Couple good rebounds. Good job running the floor. Played defense well on there for.
Austin Cowart at the line. Second one is up. He hits the second one. 1 out of 2 for Austin Cowart at the line. 1:17 remaining in the third quarter. 53-38 Tri-West. 15-point lead for the Bruins. Tyler Watson up at the top. Guarded by Toby Highland. Watson goes around him. He kicks it up at the free throw line to Fulton in the corner to Kiefer. Pump fakes, and he's driving the lane. Goes up for the layup, and he got it.
Nice
Jared
take
Kiefer
by
going
4.
in among the trees, not scared, going right up, and that's been the theme of the night for the Bruins.
Well,
just confidence.
Yeah, playing with confidence, and 4 can play with anybody athletically.
Yeah.
It's just whether or not he wants to go do it.
Miss on
4's a
one end,
player.
and here comes Tri-West. Here comes Logan. A good screen by Kiefer sets him up. Blake misses short. He goes up for the rebound.
Good kick. That's
Bolton
money.
With Watson for three.
Oh,
in
you
and
got to
out.
get
Tyler Watson barely misses. That would have been a huge three, been a 20-point game. And the other end.
That guy is making bad calls all night.
Connor Jones gets the basket and the foul. Sam Fulton whistled for his third. And Connor Jones gets two, and he will have one at the free throw line. Checking into the game for Danville, Ben Stevens. He replaces Alec Burton, who's had a quiet night, and checking in is Bryce Miller. He is replacing Sam Fulton. 26 seconds remaining, and that was a huge turn right there.
Well, of this quarter of the 6 fouls we have, this one little referee's called 5 of them. I'm just going to let you know that stat.
There's been some close ones in there. Jones hits the second free throw, 55-41, 25 seconds remaining. So Tri-West went potentially from about an inch away from having a 20-point lead to being down to 14.
Yeah,
but you still like where they're at.
You'd rather have a lead than a behind, right?
Yeah. So
Let's see if we can take one shot here and not let them get an opportunity.
11 seconds remaining. Logan Blake over to Braden Van Slyke. Bryce Miller in the corner for three right off the bench, and that's short. It's a good shot. But here's Austin Cowart, throws it up, and no good.
Not a bad shot by 10. You'd like to see that go, but that's okay. Great look at the end of the quarter.
They had a good look, good set. And after three, Tri-West leads 55-41. The game they have led the entire game. It was tied up once at 26, and then Tyler Watson kind of provided a little horsepower for the Bruins. Is that horsepower? Let's go with that. A little horsepower for the Bruins.
Horsepower, I like that.
Horsepower for the Bruins. A couple quick threes to push that lead up real quick. And the Bruins have just been pulling away ever since. What if you're going into this, what are you saying? First 3 minutes, let's just step on their throats right here?
Well, you want to, of course, but you also want to be smart about it, right? Don't go out there and be gung-ho and
say let's bury them.
Say let's bury them and then give them a couple easy buckets, right, by making some bad decisions. So I think you take your time here, you get good looks, but you still want to be aggressive early. Get the shots that you want, right? Don't let them dictate now. We're up 14, but you definitely don't want to say the game's over. I mean, don't ever think that, because this is a great team in Danville, and things could turn quickly if we don't execute.
Here's Logan Blake. He throws it up, and he throws it over the head of Tyler Watson, and that's what we didn't want.
You got to execute. So they went to that 1-3-1 coming out of the half. That's something they used to do all the time.
And that's something Coach Bontrager talked about. He said they hadn't seen that very much. So we'll see how the Bruins adjust with that.
Got to get into the middle.
Connor Jones, and we got an offensive foul called on Ben Stevens. So Ben Stevens called with the foul. He checked in. Danville has on the court right now Connor Jones, Toby Highland, Dylan Ware, Austin Cowart, and Ben Stevens. Tri-West has Bryce Miller, Braden Van Slyke, Tyler Watson, Jared Kiefer, and Logan Blake. 4 seniors for the Bruins, so that's what you like to see.
Very long by 23 out top there.
Bruins adjust to it. Tyler Watson at midcourt. He kicks it over to Logan Blake for 3. No good. Rebound taken by Cowart.
Don't reach, though.
And here comes Cowart.
Stop the
Cowart
ball.
going to the right to the bucket, and you called for it. They didn't stop the bucket, but he misses Ware with the rebound.
Gotta stop the ball.
Dylan Ware for 2, his first 2 points of the half, and it's a 12-point lead for Tri-West. Here they come with a little pressure. Like you said, 1-3-1. Let's see what the Bruins can do. Watson pulls, misses short.
Too quick.
And here comes the rebound, and then Watson with the foul. Watson commits a foul on that one. That's his third. Something we need to be careful about. That's the 7th team foul, so Danville will also go to the line. 1-1 at the line for Connor Jones.
We're both 1-1. We're both bonus the rest of the way, so be aggressive.
Danville has 16 fouls, so like Coach said, next foul, Tri-West will be in the bonus. Connor Jones hits his first.
Only if it's not a charge, right?
That's true, yeah.
Could be a charge.
And he hits them both. So 2 points for Danville, cuts the lead to 55-45. And they're still in the 1-3-1. Might as well stay with it. It's working for him.
Yep. 23 is long, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. He's listed as 6'5" on here, and he has got long arms, long legs. And Logan Blake goes in. It's hit out of bounds by Austin
Got to be strong this quarter. Got to be strong this quarter.
Tyler Watson will inbound. Nope. Logan Blake. Nope. Tyler Watson.
Playing man underneath the bucket there. Can't even figure out what they're doing.
Watson inbounds to Braden Van Slyke. Over to Bryce Miller for three. No good. Here comes Cowart. Cowart bringing it up the court for the Bruins. They don't stop the ball again. And
it's a little guy again with the foul call. Surprise, surprise to see that one.
That's I think on that one, what they called.
They called 20. Tried to step around. He went through Van Slyke's arm.
I think he brought his arm down as he got around him. So he can't do that. But 6:36 remaining, and Austin Cowart hits the free throw. 55-48 Tri-West. 6:34 remaining in the game. And ever since that Watson three went halfway down, the Bruins have kind of gone cold. So let's see what they get here. Logan Blake. Here's Tyler
That's
Watson.
That's a shot you got to take.
He drives it down, misses the layup. Rebound taken by Logan Blake. He goes up for two, and they call a foul on Ben Stevens. I don't think anyone in this game has committed a foul.
Who?
According to the
the fans? I haven't seen one yet.
Anyone.
Whoa.
That's Ben Stevens' fourth foul. Or is it his third? It's his fourth. Logan Blake shoots a free throw, and he gets it. Logan Blake, senior, steps up.
Told you it's good. It's going to be a game till the end.
And he gets
nice
them both.
Job.
Logan Blake steps up and hits
ball.
them both. Here comes Cowart. Cowart behind the back up top. He crosses over in the corner. Toby Highland. He drives. Stopped by Logan Blake. Kicks it back up to Ben Stevens. Stevens across to Jones.
You notice they've been doing this run without Burton on the floor.
And they throw that one out of bounds. Ben Stevens can't come up with that. Throws it a little high for him, and he knocks it out of bounds. And just as he's mentioned, here he comes.
Well,
Alec
he checked himself in there. He wants to play.
6 minutes remaining in the game. Let's see what he's got.
Got Braden down for 2 fouls, not 3. They just asked.
Yeah, did I call it? I don't know. That last one was on Ben Stevens, though. That's his fourth. They got it wrong. I've got it right.
Kind of a time to have to be in a pressing man or anything like that. But Tri-West, like I said, has got to continue to be aggressive. It's only a 9-point lead. A lot of time left to play in this game. Looks like they're going to stay in that 1-3-1, though.
Looks like it. They've got Dylan Ware up top, and then Burton is in the middle. Here's Kiefer with it. Kiefer dribbles back, and there's the double team. Here's Logan Blake down to Watson.
Just can't look to get rid of it too quickly.
Watson passes to Van Slyke. Here comes Blake down low to Fulton. Fulton goes up
and finish by 34.
Sam Fulton with a strong play. Good pass from Logan Blake. 11-point lead for Tri-West, and here comes Cowart. Cowart over in the corner to Jones. Jones drives, spins out, passes to Ware. Ware passes to Burton. Burton's going to try and do something. He throws it up. He misses it, and he gets his own rebounds. Braden Van Slyke goes out of bounds, and they call the foul on.
Don't like that on either of them, though. 13.
They're going to call it on Watson. That is his fourth. Tyler Watson with his fourth foul. Alec Burton will go to the line for 2. Watson was unaware that he had 4 fouls. So you really got to be careful.
Well, you got to tell him.
Watson.
Can't lose him.
Steve Burton hits the free throw, and here comes Comer. He is replacing Toby Highland.
If this was a 30-point lead, I'd say we could lose him. But with 10, we probably want him in there.
10-point game, 4 minutes and 58 seconds remaining. Alec Burton has one more free throw. He dribbles, he eyes it, and he misses long. But Dylan Ware with the rebound for Danville. He drives baseline. He kicks it out to Sam Comer, back to Ware in the corner, who doesn't want the shot. Spins it in the middle, back out to Sam Comer. No one really wants to shoot for Danville.
Oh, no.
Dylan Ware will, and he'll hit. Why don't you get up in his face in a situation like that? Is that just an error on their part?
I would think we've talked about his percentage. It didn't look like a very confident shot. I mean, he second-guessed on whether or not he wanted it. Can't.
And he misses the layup. On the other end, Dylan Ware does. Alec Burton gets the rebound, goes up for it. No good, but he gets fouled by Kiefer. And now Burton's into the game. He's pumped up. The crowd's getting into it. So let's see what we've got. Jared Kiefer with the foul. That's his second. And Burton will go to the line for 2 and a chance to cut the lead to 6 or 5 if he makes them both. I'm kind of surprised with Tri-West senior guards that they're having issues with this 1-3-1.
Well,
Burton gets a free throw.
The problem is our two big scorers are up top, right? I mean, once we get it broken, we don't have right now guys down low attacking that we need to.
And also, I guess that the length of Danville is something we talk
Danville's
about.
tough.
They are 6'5", 6'6", 6'5" across, and they are long. So here comes Logan Blake, 59-54, Tri-West, 4 minutes, 17 seconds remaining. This is the same thing that happened in the girls' game, except for it was Danville that was leading, and Tri-West made a comeback. Danville made a good run to that one to pull away, so let's see if Tri-West can do the same and return the favor. Tyler Watson dribbles into the corner, across court to Logan Blake. Logan Blake's double team back to Watson. Watson drives, pump fakes, goes up, and it's off the front of the rim. Kiefer with the rebound, no good. Coward pulls it away, but tipped away by Braden Van Slyke. There's a scrum on the floor, and the timeout called by Connor Jones. Connor Jones gets the ball, calls a timeout. Lucas Gooden is going to be checking back into the game for the Bruins after this timeout. 30-second timeout for Danville. 59-54, Tri-West, 3 minutes and 49 seconds remaining. Just what we envisioned this game would be. Just a good run by Danville here in this fourth quarter. They came out and really, you know, Tri-West had this game in hand. Coming out, starting, they were up by, I think, 14 to start the fourth quarter. Had the game, just needed to get a little run to start it. Start the fourth quarter, and Danville has responded out of this 1-3-1, trapping defense. A great job, credit to Danville for sticking with it and just fighting through this. Tyler Watson with 4 points in the second half, so let's see if we can get him rolling here. We need a couple buckets from the senior star. Sam Comer will inbound to Austin Coward. Coward with his screen up top by Ware. Gooden driving, Gooden guard Coward, and he drives by him, and they call a foul.
Boer's a good player. Knows how to get his shots.
He is. Call the foul on Gooden. That's his first. And Coward will go to the line for 2. Tyler Watson checking back in. Kind of an offense-defense substitution as Watson has 4 fouls, and you can ill afford to have him foul out. Coward misses his first free throw, and Watson checks back in.
Need a board here.
Coward's long on the second one, and it's chased down in the corner by Alec Burton. He throws it up top to Connor Jones, who slows it down.
Gotta get the rebound there. Bad block out.
Sam Comer to Alec Burton. Burton drives, and they call a charge.
Good job by Van Slyke. Ran him right over.
Van Slyke draws the foul on Burton, and that was absolutely the right call. You saw that coming. He was going right to the basket right when he got that. Braden Van Slyke knew it was coming. He threw himself in the way, and he let himself get run over by the 6'6" Burton and drew the charge. That was a good call.
Yep.
A lot of times those are bang-bang calls, but that one, that was a good call.
Sticking in the zone here. Got to get to the middle, stay out of these corners.
Watson driving down, and
there
he goes
you go,
up to 2.
Right to the
there
middle.
There you go. What you
Stop
want from
the
your
ball.
senior.
Stop the ball.
61-54 Tri-West. 3:12 remaining. Here's Dylan Ware, guarded by Fulton. He's stuck on the baseline. He gets it out to Burton. Burton with it at three-point line to Comer, over in the corner to Coward. Coward does not look like he wants to shoot. He does want to drive. He drives, and here's Burton with it. Burton guarded by Van Slyke, who's done a great job all night up top to Connor Jones for 3. It's long. And Kiefer, the rebound,
Kiefer's got to get that.
Alec Burton. Here's Connor Jones down low to Dylan Ware, who lays it up.
Got to be aggressive to the rebounds.
Yep. They had it, and they got to grab it. 5-point game, 61-56, 2:39 remaining. Here comes the Bruins. Tyler Watson He dribbles into the corner, not where you want to be.
Good reversal, though.
To Sam Fulton. Here's Watson with it. Drives baseline. They're going to call a foul, and Watson's going to go to the line. Austin Coward's going to get called for the foul. That's his third, and that's going to be the team's 7th. Or 9th, actually. That was way off. Tyler Watson at the line, shooting 1-1. And Lucas Gooden is checking in for Watson, assuming Watson makes them both. Watson's first is good. Tyler Watson. He's been in so many of these situations throughout his 4 years. I remember his freshman year, he hit the game-winning shot in the sectionals.
Did he?
It was a sectional winning shot.
I thought this was his first game.
I know. He's playing like it's his first game.
Just
right?
kidding. He's playing clutch right now. He's doing a good job going and getting the ball. He's being aggressive. Our guys are looking for him. That's what you got to do if you want to finish this game.
29 points for Tyler Watson. Also 4 fouls.
Get a stop and a rebound.
Out. Here's Austin Cowart at midcourt, met by Kiefer.
We
Looks like the Bruins are in a 1-3-1 zone now, too.
A little switch up. I like that.
Austin Cowart with it up top. Kicks it in the corner with Ware. Ware driving. He kicks it. He passes out to Comer for 3, and it's short. And the rebound is tipped up. It's grabbed, and it's swatted around. It's going to be a foul called on the play.
You call a foul in a jump ball situation.
Called on the play on Sam Fulton. That's his 4th. That is Sam Fulton's 4th, and Austin Cowart will go to the line shooting 2 as that's the 10th team foul.
Got to get it. If we want it, we got to rebound. It's not the worst person to foul, though.
Cowart's first is no good.
He has not made many tonight, so if you're going to foul one of them, I guess he's the guy.
Yeah. I mean, if he's going to hit 1, that's better than 2.
That is true.
That's basic math, right?
Basic math.
Right, Mr. Bruce?
Basic math.
63 to 57. He hits the second. Austin Cowart hits the second. 2 minutes and 8 seconds remaining. Tri-West with a 6-point lead. Logan Blake walks it up. Gives it over to Tyler Watson.
That's a bad side.
Watson back to Blake. Blake breaks the double team, kicks it over to Tyler Watson for 3. No good. That's long. Not necessarily a shot.
I don't know if you want that at the moment. I mean, not a bad shot for him, but.
And down low to Cowart, and Austin Cowart gets 2.
Good decision, though, by Tyler not to foul there. Just take your time here, guys. We're up 4.
1 minute and 30 seconds left. We got seniors, we got guards, we got experience, and Coach Bontrager is going to call a timeout.
Good decision.
1 minute 31 remaining. Coach Adam Bontrager calls the timeout. That is a full timeout.
Wonder how many we got left. Do you want to make a guess this time?
I'm going to say we've got 1 full and 2 30s, and they have 1 30 and 1 full.
Let's find out.
Let's see if I was right.
We got 2 left. I mean, they have 3.
I was off.
We got 2 left. They got 3.
I said 3 and 4. So.
Oh man.
All right, resetting here. 1 minute 31 seconds remaining. Tri-West leads 63 to 59. You got Tyler Watson with 4 fouls, Sam Fulton with 4 fouls. You really don't want to go to overtime in a situation like this. What are we doing here?
Score. And then get rebounds on the defensive end. I mean, we've talked about it all quarter.
So is this like when I've come to you before football games and say, hey, I've got these 7-point play. I've got the scoring play.
Yeah.
And then for defense, I've got this play. It's called the interception.
It's called the stop. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Kiefer inbounds to Tyler Watson. Watson up top to Logan Blake.
You just got to take your time.
Watson.
Get it. Take your time.
And
see, that's a bad play.
Thrown away by Dylan Ware. Ware with it. He almost traveled. He throws it to Sam Comer. Comer in the corner dribbling around. Up top to Cowart, who's going to slow it down. Here comes Cowart, guarded by Kiefer. Over in the corner to Jones for 3. No good. It's long. Rebound tipped around by Watson. Watson comes up with it, and he's going to the bucket. He pulls up. No foul called on the play. Kiefer tips it around, but Cowart.
Don't foul
1
there.
minute remaining. 4-point game. Here comes Austin Cowart. He tips it up to Ware. Goes up for it. Contact. No call. 2 points for Dylan Ware. We got a 2-point game. 63-51, 49 seconds remaining, and you said it. You said it best. Logan Blake, Tri-West does not have to get rid of the basketball.
No.
And they're going to. Oh, Great play by Logan Blake. Down low to Jared
Nice
Kiefer
job,
for 2.
Jared Kiefer.
Jared Kiefer and the foul. What a play, Logan Blake. Foul on the play goes to Connor Jones. And Jared Kiefer with 36 seconds remaining makes it a 4-point game. Timeout Danville. I tell you what, you've got a senior guard, someone like Logan Blake, who's struggled all game, who's obviously will probably tell you he has not had his best game. This has been one of the shakiest performances he's had all year with the ball, and he makes a play like that, and you remember, oh, that. You're a senior, you're a stud, and you're a gamer right there. The ball at midcourt, Watson had it tipped, Comer was going with it to the other end. Logan Blake reached up, grabbed it, and then takes it down, gives it to Kiefer, who gets the basket and the foul. Just a tremendous play.
Fearless. I mean, that's
Logan
why you don't
Blake.
take him out. I mean,
Absolutely.
he's your dude. He's going to make those plays. He's made those all year. You know, is this his worst game ever? No. But is this something that he's not going to be looking back going, God,
Yeah.
I lit him up?
Yeah, this is
Of course not.
This is a shaky game. I shouldn't. I was probably too hard on him.
Little hard,
high school
little harsh
kids,
on,
so
on
my
Levin.
bad. My bad.
Levin's had a great game rebounding defensively. But we got to finish, right? Up 5. Let's go.
Kiefer hits the free throw.
Need to
He
stop.
has
Who's
11
got the
points.
ball?
Here comes Cowart. 30 seconds remaining. Tri-West lead 66-61.
Packing
Here's
it
Ware.
in. We
Ware
want
in
a
the corner
rebound.
to Comer for
Short.
3. And in and out. Rebound Fulton. Tipped out of bounds. And they call it's out of bounds
Gotta
on Tri-West.
get a rebound.
Out of
I told
bounds
you.
on
I told you this
Tri-West.
whole quarter.
Danville has it. 24 seconds remaining. 66-61. Here's
Good
Cowart.
hands.
Cowart tries to throw it into Burton.
Uh,
They get it in the corner to Jones. Jones drives the lane, throws it up. It's short.
Rebound.
And it's tipped out of bounds
we
to
just
Danville.
can't get one, can we?
No. But there's only 19 seconds left right now. So Danville can ill afford to have an empty possession right here.
We got to
Here's
get a
Cowart.
rebound.
Cowart inbounds the
Gonna
ball.
have another
Trying
chance.
to inbounds it. He gets it in the corner to Cowart for 3. That's going to be short. And that's short coming off. Tyler Watson
Good
gets the
job.
rebound, and he's dribbling it up, and he's fouled by Alec Burton. And Tyler Watson's going to go to the line. 2 shots and a chance to ice away this basketball game. The foul on that play is on Alec Burton. That is his 3rd. Tyler Watson has 2. Watson misses the free throw.
I don't like that chant with
I
13.5
hate that
left.
chant. I hate
Maybe
that
with
chant
1
in
second left. Hey, they took our chant from the last 5 years. You hearing it?
Yeah. Danville's chanting, let's play football. Didn't they graduate like 90% of their offense and defense this
Well,
year?
maybe 91.
Sorry, Coach.
That's okay. They were a great team this
They
year. Really
were,
proud of their
yeah.
accomplishments as a program. Casey Wood's doing an excellent job over there at Danville.
Yeah.
You know, going all the way to semi-state, losing to a really good team down south. We saw them twice, right? But I mean, you see why tonight. They got great athletes.
Mhm.
You know, they got guys over there in the bleachers too that are hella football players. So it's really nice to see how well these 2 programs have battled in both sports. You know, tonight's been a slugfest, just like both the football games were this year. And I'm not gonna say it's not gonna happen, but we could always see this team again here in a month or so, right?
Yep, absolutely. They're the same sectional. Here's
Nice
Comer
tip by
for
Braden
3,
Van Slyke.
and that's blocked by Van Slyke, who's just been tremendous all night.
Don't
3
foul here.
seconds. Highland throws it up, misses, and that's the ball game.
Nice job by 20.
And the final score, Tri-West wins 67-61 Bruins. What a fantastic high school basketball game. That's just 2 teams. Like you said, they respect each other.
Yes.
And just overall, a fantastic environment here at Danville. Just something that was great for all teams, or for both teams. So, quick stats here as we got Tri-West with 31 points for Tyler Watson, maybe 30, I don't know, it's quick counting. 11 points for Jared Kiefer, 11 points for Logan Blake, who made that outstanding play at the end on the ball. Got Kiefer the 3-point play, which just that was a play that the Warriors were coming back, and there was a lot of momentum their way, and just that took the air out of the wind out of their sails right there.
That was one that they thought they were getting to tie it up with, seconds left on the clock, and we're able to make a play, go up by 5, that just kind of sealed it for us. Now, they still had some opportunities there at the end, but great defensive play by Van Slyke with that block, not allowing them to even get too much time left. Even if they do make it, see what could happen, right? A 6-point game in any sport, it's not safe. But
right.
So you still got to play defense. You still got to box out. You still got to get rebounds. A lot of things to take away from this game on both sides, but one heck of a basketball game on a Friday night here in Indiana.
Absolutely. And for Danville, actually for Tri-West, Tyler Watson had 30, Logan Blake, Jared Kiefer had 11. None bigger for Kiefer than those last 3. Lucas Gooden had 2. Braden Van Slyke had 7. Sam Fulton had 6. And for Danville, Alec Burton had 8. Only 1 field goal.
Very surprising. Wow.
So Austin Coward had 11. Connor Jones had 11. Toby Highland had 7. Dylan Ware played a great game. He had 19 points, well above his season average of 8. Sam Comer had 5 in the first half. He had 5 early points and nothing after that. And Ben Stevens had 2 points in the first half as well.
Yeah, story of the game. I mean, frustration on Burton. With that one basket, that's surprising, but he is a heck of an athlete. He is not going to sit lightly with this. I expect to see the Warriors again here in a couple weeks.
Yeah. Tri-West cannot celebrate too much with this win as they play again tomorrow night at home in another Sagamore Athletic Conference game against Southmont.
When is that?
Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night. I thought it was Greencastle. Maybe
it may be Greencastle.
I was a little misinformed.
Greencastle, yeah. That
Somebody said Greencastle up there.
I just guessed.
I thought it was.
I think it's Greencastle. Yeah, I think you're right.
That's okay.
That sounds
right.
Right.
Will you be there, Brian?
I will. I'm actually doing the PA, so I will not be able to do this.
I don't know. I heard we might be getting paid this next time.
That seems about right. We can. We can only get
Pepsi
paid.
Pepsi called one of their sponsorship.
Nike's
going
to pay us tomorrow. So, all right. So for Tyler Bruce, I'm Brian Powers saying good night from Danville.